give them grand. Say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out to my
Hey, what is going on, guys? Birdie Games back with another video, and today I am bringing you another Black Ops 3 gameplay on multiplayer. And if you saw there at the start, I made a new intro and it's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I finally did it. Took really long because I used the thing called blender.org and it rendered frame by frame, so it took about 2.5 hours, I want to say. So yeah, the intro took pretty long, but then I made an outro, so that's pretty good as well. But the outro's, it's okay, I suppose. But anyways, today I am sniping with the Locust, and I used to be good in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was actually really good for sniping because the Ballista was just amazing to use. But now the Locust and the SVG, Locust is just, when I use the Locust it's just hit markers, and then when I use the SVG, it's just, if you miss one shot, you're just, it's like an Argus really. If you just miss the first shot, you're done. So you have to do it again. And unfortunately, when you lose a game and like all that stuff, you just rage and you like get mad. So yeah, I was playing with my friends again. When I play with my friends, it seems to be really good actually, because that's when I hit. Well, that's when we win games most of the time. That's when we actually play well. So I was playing S&D with a few of them as well, and S&D is just it's okay. Most of them are like the trick shotters, like the ones that have like level 100 or over, like level 1000 prestige master and stuff like that. It's really annoying. Like I don't really like that too much. The people that have that like glitch the game out in Black Ops 3 like have like the prestige master already, so that's kind of annoying, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, if that's how they want to play, that's how they want to play, I suppose. So anyways, I want to say a big thank you to all the people that have supported me. We're still low on subscribers, but I don't care. It's the viewers that count in my eyes. So I want to thank every one of you for watching my Minecraft videos, my Battlefield Hardline walkthroughs, my Black Ops 3 videos, my soon-to-be GTA videos, maybe, yes, soon-to-be GTA and maybe CSGO. So I just want to say big thank you for all the support. And it's just really entertaining, like I said before. That's all I want to do, that's all I want to focus on, but I just can't because there's so many things going on right now, like tests, homework from school, all that stuff. But like that doesn't really bother me too much. It's just how long the video takes to make, because I have to look up some stuff sometimes because I normally forget how to do some things, and it just really annoys me because I can't do it like every time perfectly. And when I do something, I want to make it perfect, because if I just make that tiny little mistake, I have to take it out and start all over again, because I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to make these 100% proper, like good videos. So yes, I've seen, if you don't know the case on YouTube right now, Matthew Santoro versus, or I don't want to say versus, Matthew Santoro and Nicole. I've seen that about the domestic abuse, and I want to say that's very he has a lot of bravery to do that, to release that video saying that he was abused by his own girlfriend. And I just want to say now that I'm supporting him 100% through his whatever is going on right now, because I seen recently that Nicole, she said she didn't abuse him because she was on about like people having more like followers or like supporters, since Matthew Santoro has like over 5 million subs. She said like people have more like more of the followers, more of the support. So she called him out, saying that they should have a poll, like see who's right and who's wrong, to let other people decide. But obviously, if you're saying that Matthew Santoro has more like viewers and like subscribers and everything else, like more popularity, obviously you're gonna lose, whether a poll or whatever you do. So yeah, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, like what you do. So like you're just gonna lose either way. But I'm just saying now that I'm supporting him 100% of the way through. So 2016, I'm guessing, has been a rough time for them, or 2015 even. Yeah, 2015 I want to say, because my next story is, I want to give my condolences to FaZe Banks, because if you don't know the story either, he was on he was addiction to a drug called Adderall, And I don't really know why he started messing with it in the first place, but I just want to say I hope he gets better because I heard he's in the hospital now, and I want to give him a big like get well soon because if he could like if he took way more like I don't know how many he took each day, but like if he took way more pills than like what he did, or like when he wasn't supposed to, he would have been like it would have been way worse. Okay, so I want to share something about myself now, and that is that in my school there is a girls basketball team, but they used to have a boys basketball team. But if you live in Ireland, there isn't really depends what part you live in. Like basketball isn't really that popular because Gaelic football and hurling is very popular, and camogie, that's the girls' version of hurling, sorry. And that's really popular. But I really wanted to play basketball because if you don't know the story, it's because I watched since I'm half and half Asian and Irish. I watched Jeremy Lin before, and I watched a story about how it was actually really inspirational. I watched a story on how like his life was when he was playing basketball. He was training every day, and he went to Harvard, and he did his maths test and he did an English test, but he couldn't do anything. Or it was his maths test that I remember anyways, and he got 0%, and he got another 0% on another test that he couldn't do. He just handed it up and he couldn't do it. But he only went to Harvard because he had a basketball team, and it was really hard for him to get in or to get recognized at the start. And then he got into the NBA, and then they realized that it was like he wasn't really that good. And then it was the New York Knicks versus I think it was the Rockets. I think it was the Rockets, and he was playing that, and that was his last night. And he went. That's the night when Lin Sanity became like that's the night when he became Jeremy Lin, like the first Asian basketballer. And when I saw that video, I was inspired. So then I decided to ask my parents when they're at the parents-teacher meeting in my school to ask my gym teacher if he could do one, like make a basketball team for boys. He was like, yeah, sure, if he gets enough people. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I got enough people, and then I got over 10, I think it was. And unfortunately, the first year of that was not good. Like, we didn't do any training at all. There was no training. He was never there. Like, he was there, but he like let us in, but he never trained us. And this year rolled by, and we finally got it. Like, more. We actually have a lot more people than the first time, because they dropped out because they didn't like play. Like, they weren't interested. They want to do Gaelic more. So, because if you don't know, basketball takes a lot of time. You just have to keep training constantly to get better. So there's a lot more people on my team now, and I'm really happy. So we have a match soon, and we have all these training sessions and matches, and that is just all I wanted. Because before I was I was interested in YouTube before basketball, but I just wanted to do something that actually was like sporty first, so I wouldn't be staying inside all the time playing games like back then when I had the PS3. And when I saved up enough money for the PS4, I wasn't really playing as much because I kind of got it earlier than my friends, so none of them could really get on as much and play with me. So I had to switch back from time to time from the PS3 and PS4. So now I am actually really, really happy because I have YouTube, basketball, and school. My grades are moderate, and I have friends around me, so I am very happy to be blessed with all this stuff. Because other people around the world, when you think about it, they're depressed, like their family is in like poverty or debt from something, and I just want to reach out to those people, whoever are watching, because there are tough times. There are really tough times, but if you just get over it, you can do it. Because once you go through that mountain, there's going to be another mountain, but that is probably going to be smaller. So if you get through that big one, there's probably going to be a smaller one, and then there's going to be little bumps throughout the way. I can guarantee you can go through those bumps, no problem, once you get through that big mountain. You just have to escape everything and do whatever interests you. So that's been it for your boy, and I'm out. Peace.